The Secret Library in the Clouds. Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by rolling green hills, there lived a curious boy named Adam. Adam loved books more than anything else. He loved adventure books. He loved fairy tales. He loved stories about magical creatures and hidden kingdoms. Every night before bed, he would read for a little while and then imagine himself inside the story. One rainy evening, as Adam was reading by the window, he noticed something unusual. A paper airplane floated through the air and landed gently on his desk. That was strange. His window was closed. Adam picked up the airplane. Written on its wings were golden letters. To Adam, keeper of curiosity. His eyes widened. Slowly, he unfolded the paper. Inside was a message. Dear Adam *. You have been invited to visit the secret library in the clouds *. Tonight at midnight, follow the silver staircase that appears outside your window *. Bring your imagination *. The librarian *. Adam read the message 3 times. The secret library? In the clouds? Surely it couldn't be real. Yet when midnight arrived, he peeked outside. To his amazement, a staircase made of silver light stretched upward into the sky. Adam quietly put on his shoes and climbed the glowing steps. Higher and higher he went. Past drifting clouds. Past shining stars. Past the moon itself. Finally, he reached a magnificent floating castle. The castle was unlike anything he had ever seen. Its towers were made of crystal. Its windows glowed with warm golden light. Books floated gently through the air like birds. Above the entrance hung a sign. The secret library of all stories. The giant doors opened. Inside stood an elderly woman wearing a robe covered in tiny glowing stars. She smiled warmly. Welcome, Adam. You know my name? Of course. She laughed softly. I know the names of every child who truly loves stories. My name is Librarian Luna. Adam looked around in amazement. Shelves stretched farther than he could see. Millions of books filled the enormous library. Some books floated. Some glowed. Others whispered quietly to themselves. What is this place? Adam asked. Luna's smile faded slightly. It is the place where every story in the world begins. Adam stared. Every story? Every fairy tale. Every adventure. Every bedtime story. Every dream. She nodded. All stories are born here. Then her expression became serious. But we have a problem. Adam immediately knew why he had been invited. What happened? Luna led him to the center of the library. There stood a giant golden book resting upon a crystal pedestal. The cover was cracked. Its pages were fading. This is the book of imagination. It gives life to every story ever told. Adam noticed that many pages had become blank. The stories are disappearing. Luna nodded sadly. If the book of imagination loses all its pages, children will stop dreaming, imagining, and creating stories. Adam felt determined. How can we save it? There are 3 missing chapters hidden throughout the kingdom of stories. Only by finding them can the book be restored. The adventure began immediately. Luna handed Adam a silver bookmark. This will guide you. The bookmark floated into the air and pointed toward a doorway. Adam stepped through. Suddenly he found himself in Pirate Bay. Ships sailed across sparkling blue water. Friendly pirates searched for treasure. Talking parrots flew overhead. Somewhere on the island was the first missing chapter. Adam searched all day. Eventually he found an old pirate captain staring sadly at an empty treasure chest. What's wrong? Adam asked. The greatest treasure is gone. What treasure? The treasure of sharing. The captain explained that everyone had become so focused on finding gold that they forgot to help one another. Adam gathered the pirates together. Soon they were working as a team again. They shared maps. They shared food. They shared supplies. As kindness returned, a glowing page appeared inside the treasure chest. The first missing chapter. The bookmark glowed brighter. A portal appeared. Adam stepped through. This time he arrived in Dragon Valley. Massive dragons soared through colorful skies. Baby dragons played among crystal caves. At the center of the valley stood a frightened young dragon. He was too afraid to fly. The second missing chapter was hidden inside the highest mountain. But nobody could reach it. Adam encouraged the little dragon. You don't have to be fearless. You only have to try. The dragon spread his wings. At first he wobbled. Then he soared. Higher and higher. Soon he returned carrying a glowing page. The second missing chapter. The valley erupted in cheers. Once again, the bookmark pointed the way. The final journey took Adam to the forest of forgotten characters. Here lived story characters that nobody remembered anymore. Old knights. Tiny fairies. Friendly giants. Talking animals. All of them looked sad. We've been forgotten, they whispered. Adam spent hours listening to their stories. He laughed with them. He encouraged them. He reminded them that every story matters. Suddenly the forest filled with golden light. A magnificent page floated down from the sky. The third missing chapter. The moment Adam touched it, the world around him sparkled. He returned to the secret library. Librarian Luna smiled proudly. You found them. The 3 chapters floated into the book of imagination. The cracks disappeared. Blank pages filled with stories once more. Golden light flooded every corner of the library. Books flew joyfully through the air. Stories returned to life. Dreams were saved. Children everywhere would continue imagining wonderful adventures. Luna handed Adam a small golden book. What is this? A gift. When you write inside it, your imagination will always grow stronger. Soon it was time to go home. Adam thanked Luna. He waved goodbye to the magical library. Then he followed the silver staircase back to his bedroom. Morning sunlight shone through the curtains. For a moment he wondered whether the adventure had been a dream. Then he noticed something on his desk. A tiny golden book. Adam smiled. That evening he opened it and began writing his own story. And from that day forward, he never stopped imagining. Because every great adventure begins with a single story. The end.